From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Seattle Seahawks and the Kansas City Chiefs. Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started, and we're off from Arrowhead. On the return, this is Pettis. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. They'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Giving him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he's going to be touchdown brought. Looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And they bring him down around the 34. 6-yard gain on the play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
Okay, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Running for the first time now with a man out of Texas Tech. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were out there ready to bring him down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Rolling left, buying some time.
Well, that may have been a situation when you look back on it, he watches the tape the next day, and he's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the 1st down.
All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Escapes the pocket. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Rick Woolen with the INT.
That's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cooking like teams.
Milroe from the gun. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Offense to the line fast. They'll go with Walker on the counter. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
60 vices, 60 vices.
Throw here, 3rd down. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. At the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with a touchdown. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, this is Pettis. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, 43. I don't need to.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Escapes out to the left. He can run it. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
2nd and 3 now.
Yellow.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. And he put everything he's got behind it. He's got it inside the 10. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs trim the lead to 1. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs tie this game 7-7.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
Their own 35-yard line.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Milroe throwing on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped cold at the spot. We won't keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
1st down throw here from Milroe. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second
From the
and
gun,
goal.
Milrow. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
New set of downs from the 37.
Ready? Six, Buffalo 18. Ready?
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
At the 25-yard line.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Go! Viking 18. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. Warriors 70. Dragon 60. 79 Broncos. Go!
Throwing now, Milrow. Catch is made in close. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Walker will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Race. 70 Timberwolves.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment.
Okay, ready?
Back now for the second quarter. And the Seahawks, they have got to look towards the end zone. Walker again. And the defense keeps holding him. He's stopped at the 3. Back-to-back runs, stopped short, and now it leaves him with a big 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
3rd and goal, they need 3 yards here.
Ready?
Walker. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Seahawks take a second quarter lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, this is Pettis. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Looking to throw Mahomes. Completed to his running back. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I mean, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, toss them with tight ends. But when you get that...
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks twist the knife after that interception. Wow, they took it all the way back to the 20-yard line before being stopped.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
Milroe with it on first. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
He was unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Third down, and they need to get 10.
Come on. Hey! Cougar 19. 18 rattle. 18 rattle. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Man in motion here.
Ready.
Here he goes, third and long. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. You look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a three-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
On the return, this is Pettis. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Yellow.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Headed out right. Hits him on the out route. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. And that should be Seahawks football.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
60 Bison. 19 Lions.
Milroe looking to throw. Throw left side to Watson. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory. Offense in a hurry up here.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
On 3rd down, Walker. And the defense holds up. Got him stopped after a yard and forces 4th down.
Down at the 48-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Got it. Ready?
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3.
Bronco 80. Ready, ready.
Trying for it with Milrow. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. That was a big 3-yard gain because of instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets him the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
To the air, Milrow. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And they make this stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
On the set.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
Milrow from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Connection made to Shaheed. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 19 on that pickup. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. He's going to throw it again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack.
18, run. Here we go. Set. Panther 6, 79 Broncos. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Milrow now to throw. He completes it in traffic.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
70 Lions.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Finds him over the middle. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
A gain of 5 yards. It's now 4th down and 1.
Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Milrow to throw on 4th. And the call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Easy.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Big gain downfield. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs make it a one-score game before halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs cut it to a field goal game.
17. Chiefs 14. Harrison Butker.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a three-point game now. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. Showing a little burst so far. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
Come on.
Drive begins with a Walker run. And that's good for a gain of 5. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5. From the gun, Milrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10 now from the 46. Man in motion, headed right. First down throw here from Milrow. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And the Chiefs pick it up. So they steal away possession and add some extra yards for their offense after that fumble return.
Man, that run was looking so good for him, but you'll see QBs don't always tuck it away like running backs do. That was loose. Ball away from his body and in prime position to be knocked free. That's exactly what happens once that defender catches him downfield.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. To the air, Mahomes. It's a screen play to Warren. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10. Need something positive here. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. This is a heater going deep. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another third and long.
15. Come back.
Third and long. They're going to throw. On the move. Headed right. He's making a bid for it. Ooh, he gets about 9 on this one, and maybe a little momentum as well to consider going for it now on fourth down.
A 9-yard gain on the play. It's now fourth down and 1.
And wait, what's this? They fake the spike. Getting out to his left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And Mahomes is going to dodge a hit with that slide after he picks up enough for the first down. Now Seattle going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
New set of downs from 37. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. On target to Royals. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Working quickly here.
First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
And he spiked it just in time, so now we'd expect to see their kicker trot out for a try just before we reach halftime. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Butker knocks it through, and it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter.
Barring a surprise or a miracle here in the final seconds, Kate, looks like we're going to have a tie and a whole new ball game to begin the second half.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Shaheed now to return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Harrison Butker.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Shaheed now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Shaheed on the return. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready up.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
The third quarter's going to start with a run by Walker. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 27-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Let's go now. Go.
Throwing here, Milrow. Good strike downfield to Kelsey. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. A gain of 15 there. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's Milrow, first and 10. Rolling out to his left. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith-Njigba. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They get 23 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Seattle.
Here we go. Here
Watson
we go.
coming in motion right.
Viking 18. Ready.
Milrow with it on first. Throw left side to Watson. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Here we go. Stack. Ready.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. Throw left side caught by Shaheed. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and inches.
coming up on 3rd and inches.
Ready.
Walker trying to run for the first. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Cowboys.
Seahawks, first down.
Lions.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Walker has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Hold it ready.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Complete on the option.
Christian Watson. A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Offense is getting closer, but 2 yards left to figure out. It's 3rd and goal.
Ready. Dragon 60. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Bill Rowe from the gun. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And this is going to end behind the line, Brock. A great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it here on 4th and goal. Jason Myers now going to try to knock this through for the Seahawks. A very short kick here from the right hash. Myers' kick is good, and they've taken back the lead.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
On the return, here's Nico Remigio. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Play cleaned up by Matt Milano.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Pressure coming from Mahomes. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Here's Mahomes on the sneak. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
That's all you could really expect from a sneak, Kate. 1, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, well, that leaves me, and I think many, scratching our heads.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Walker running to the right. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just 1 play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Check. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Staying with Walker. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. It's Noel Williams who made the play defensively.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, Milrow. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
From the red zone on 1st. Hits the slant. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks making a 9-point advantage. Christian Watson with the touchdown.
Jason Myers for the
Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, this is Pettis. Good work so far. He's got room. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
All right, go, Lou, Eddie. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday. What's that?
Now it's Mahomes. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Yep, 15, 15. 15, 15. Fight on these two, fight on these two. Attack, attack.
Here's Mahomes now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Attack, attack. Yellow. 15.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. Running right side by the Royals. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Warren here from the gun. Fights off the tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And that should be Seahawks football. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, while a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Play action, Mahomes. Hits his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs shaved some off the deficit late in the quarter.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from the tight end, showing that he could stretch that field. Route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs cut it to a field goal game.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
First down throw here from Milrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
For Christian Watson.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing now. Milrow. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Ready.
We've set it downs from 37.
Hot 70. Hot. Traffic. trap 60. Go.
Milrow now to throw. Quick slant, caught by Shaheed. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. He picks up 15 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
60 by 60.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Finding Shaheed, back-to-back plays. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
From the gun, Milrow. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it, 2nd and 10. Walker now from the gun. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
70 Ranger.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Connection made to Shaheed. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. They gain 11 on that play, and that gives the Seahawks the first.
And the Seahawks first down.
19 Tiger, Dragon 60.
Working inside the red zone. Buying some time right. Now here he goes. Oh, he lost the football. And the Chiefs look like they have it. Look, we can spin positive here, Brock. You take away the ending, and that drive was outstanding. It was everything they were hoping for. Unfortunately, all that work and efforts, it's gone.
Hey, Kate, the cow, how important were those finals?
Pretty important.
Yeah, so was that ball security right there.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
On 2nd down, Warren. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season.
Yellow, go, rule ladies. 50, yellow. Hey, ribble it. Nice high.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Vacates quickly left side. He takes it himself.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
I don't need to.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Left side, it's caught by Rice. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Gain of 15 there. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Hey, these are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
Mahomes on first and 10. That's complete. Royals. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's a Chiefs first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They'll come up on first and 10. Warren running between the tackles. A lot of traffic up the middle there, and he's bounced outside and adds him 7. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
And looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal. Another carry for him. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chiefs jump in front late. Now a crucial point after to stretch the lead beyond a field goal. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
Seahawks, 27.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Seahawks take over first down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. Here he is to throw. Throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. He'll look to throw it. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
This is Walker on second. Continuing to move past the 45. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Giving 24 yards on that one. And that gives the Seahawks the first. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Going to the ground again on first. And they're going to have goal to go as he's stopped at the 6. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Another Seahawks first down.
Ready, break.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Ready.
Out of the gun, a give to Charbonnet. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Another chance at 6. It's second and goal.
Ready. Cowboy 80. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Back to throw. He's got it. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cut 19, cut 19. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18, Pioneer. Go.
Throwing now. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, this is Pettis. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Setting up to pass. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, oh, he just couldn't quite hang on.
One final shot here. Chased out to his right. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners, as we say so long from Kansas City.